Welcome back to Grow Joyfully. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're going to come over here and take a look at my beautiful lilac and enjoy it every second we can before it's all done again for the year. Lovely, lovely. The bulb bed is pretty much over. We still have 4 bulbs in the center. I'm not sure what they are. It's the surprise one, and then I guess we'll see what comes up. We're going to have some peonies blossoming soon. I wanted to show you the white lilac. And the darker, smaller lilac. The sand cherry is so beautiful. It's 49 degrees outside right now at 10 o'clock. It's about 54 degrees in the greenhouse. My sweet daughter did a lot of sweeping and cleaning up in here. That's so sweet of her. The herbal tea of the day is hibiscus and raspberry leaf and chamomile. Looks like we're at the bottom of the barrel again, or the soil bin. So I'm going to have to go get some more of the potting mix soil out of my car. I think I'm going to have to go down to the farm store and get some more vermiculite and perlite so we can make sure we have the drainage when I pot up these plants. I'm potting up more seedlings into gallon pots, and I was just going to go over again how you get them out of their cups. So here's their solo cups. I just put my fingers right here around the stem, turn it upside down, tap it, and hold it in your hand like this. And I have a little well right here in my prepared soil. Make sure I have a lot of vermiculite and perlite so we can have good drainage. And then I added Garden Tone all-purpose organic fertilizer, bone meal, and blood meal. And as soon as I get the seedlings in, you see how kind of floppy and leggy they are. I take a little bamboo stick and put that down beside the plant. And grab some jute or twine. And then I tie them in gently and loosely so that the twine doesn't cut the stem, because you don't want that to happen. It has to have room to grow and get bigger. So I do my little figure 8. Tie it like that, probably no tighter. You want it to be able to stay up, but not cut the stem. So here's another one. And this is a Gazante tomato. So then I put my label on and water it in a little bit more, and then it's ready to go. When I get 5 or 6 of them potted up and I don't have any more room to walk like that, I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll transfer them over to the new greenhouse. I've entered into my notebook what I'm going to be planting out in the second garden bed today. So it may seem like a bit of a pain to stop what you're doing and to put it down in your notebook, but you're going to be glad of it when you look back to see what you've planted, or if you've lost your tags where you've planted, and then you can just take a look and say, oh yeah, bed number 2, this is what I've planted. I'm also going to take this with me, and I'm going to note down how many of what tomatoes that I have. So the amount and the varieties. So that's going to also give me an idea as to the ones I need to focus on more, and how many I'm getting of each one of them. That'll keep it a little more balanced. Meanwhile, this Thorburns terracotta needs to be potted up very badly. I need to put a little more vermiculite in here. Looks like this pot is cracked. I've just had to order some more pots. We've actually used all the ones that we've had and usually have been quite enough. So this year I obviously overdid it. And then we'll put in our organic all-purpose fertilizer, bone meal, and blood meal. Give it a really good shake. I'll put some more in. I like to dig quite a deep well and get those roots down as far as possible. And then I water it a bit so that can get clear down. Take out the tag and then remove any of the leaves from here down. Put my fingers around it like this, turn it upside down, squeeze the cup a bit, and out it comes. And then if it's too shallow in there, you just tickle the roots. Oops, got to move the tag and place it down in there. I give it a little more water that has yeast fertilizer in it. Thank you, Krista, from Almost Off-Grid Grandma. So much fun finding that new way to fertilize. I do appreciate her and her information. I'm definitely using it a lot. So then I give it a little more water, water it in, and we have to get a bamboo stake right next to it because this one is quite tall and leggy. And we'll get some jute and get it tied up. So this is how I do it again and again and again. I think I could do this in my sleep, but it is fun. Very cathartic. Very good for me. Repetition sometimes is. Make my little figure 8. Tie it in gently but not too tight so it has room to grow, because we do not want to cut that stem, and it will grow bigger and thicker. Another little figure 8, and there we go. Can't forget the tag. If I do forget the tag, which I don't usually, I mean just like maybe 1% of the time, we just put a mystery tomato on it. And we enjoy the tomato, and then we figure out what it is, and we can erase mystery tomato and put the variety. The chicks are growing like crazy. It's time to get them all cleaned up with brand new bedding. Got the chick brooder all cleaned out and new pine shavings in, and I got their food and water all changed. So they're all settled in for the night. We'll probably get them water one more time. Finally tackling one of these garden beds, and I'm going to take off all the vines that are dried up and get them off of here. So this is kind of a before. It's looking quite a bit better, but there's still a lot to do. And this is just 2 beds. We still have one over there. We have 3 small ones and then 2 over there. So there's a lot of work left. But nonetheless, it's looking better. We're going to move these cattle panels and face them in a different way, just for fun, just to have a change. So it's early evening, it's 5:47, and now I'm back out here again. I had a lovely visit from my sister and her granddaughter. So we just stopped what we were doing and just did some nice visiting. So I'm getting back out here and getting to work on those beds in the main garden again. I was able to get this area raked up and the leaves burned. Now I'm going to move those garden chairs back over here. I want to be able to leave this path right here clear so I can go back and forth easily to this greenhouse. So that's my next project. I'm going to get those chairs and the little coffee table moved. Lucy's having a rest. What a lovely evening. It's 6:58. The breeze is so soft and nice and lovely. I managed to get this one. There goes some ducks. I don't know if you can see them. I managed to get this one bed cleaned out and planted. I planted scarlet nuts, carrots, spinach, lettuce, and lima beans. And the reason it's covered like this is because I have cats and they will make it their litter box. So I have my scat cat mats covering all these things so they don't dig them up and so they don't go in this beautiful new soil. So, wish me luck that they don't. I got this one as far as cleaning it up and putting the dairy cow compost on. I don't have it planted, I don't have it stirred up, but I've got 2 fence panels, as you can see in there, which will help me cover it up a lot better. It's really difficult to have to cover up your garden like this. Even if you didn't have cats, neighbor cats could very easily come by and bother your garden like this, or it could be squirrels, which I don't get bothered by even though we have them, or voles or other things. So anyway, it's been a lovely day. I feel like I got quite a bit of work done. There's still so much to do always. My husband's out there mowing, if you can see him way out there in the pasture. It's been just such a lovely, lovely day. I'm so very grateful for it. I love spring. It's my favorite time of year. I hope you guys are getting things done, that you feel like you've had a very productive day. Thanks for stopping by today, and we will see you on the next video.